Sérieusement ou seriously?
Seriously.
Seriously!
We're going to have to stop you there. Arrête. Un moment, s'il vous plaît. Ce n'est pas une remake. Ce n'est pas une reboot. Sequel. Ce n'est pas un reboot. C'est un nouveau film dans le même univers.
You are so good at this.
It's a new movie with a new story, which has echoes of the first few movies in terms of...
It's in the same universe.
In the same universe. But I think that took the pressure off. It was a very new direction for the mother, and the same with Archie. He's not trying to be Kevin or do what Macaulay Culkin did. He's a very different energy to Macaulay Culkin, so for your character, Max, it was very different as well, wasn't it?
A bit evil.
He's a little bit evil.
I'd say I'm the villain in this story.
So he's a bit more evil, as you can tell here. That's his natural face.
I think the fact that it was done in such an original manner, when we first read the script, we just thought, you know, this is so great and so funny. It's written by two amazing Saturday Night Live writers, Mikey Day and Streeter Seidel, who I understand are quite famous in France. And they took something that didn't have to be great, you know, and they just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
That's an American baseball reference. And we were so excited to do it, so
Yeah.
in unison we agreed.
We make every business decision together.
It's easier.
To me, the funniest was the pool scene, because we were just like giddy kids. It felt like an amusement park, and it was silly to be in water and slipping and sliding, and I kept laughing during that one. To me, that was the funniest.
I laughed a lot too when we were trying to think up different ways to say home is where the heart is.
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
I wouldn't have minded if there was like a post-credit sequence with just us
I
doing
know.
that.
Every scene we would bicker in.
Oh yes, when we're driving along at the start, I don't know how to drive. It's a real car, but it's not really happening. So I was just sort of doing this, but then we get to have like lots of improvisation between the two of us, sort of messing around.
Uncle Stu and his deviled eggs.
Oh yes, yes, and stuff with
God.
Pete Holmes, who plays the uncle, is always very fun as well, because he's a very funny comedian and he's a friend, so he would just throw lots of silly stuff at the camera.
Yeah.
I doubt any of it really made the film, but it made the crew laugh quite a lot. I love the scene on the airplane with myself and Marty, because that did feel like a bit of an echo to John Candy and Catherine O'Hara when they had to sit in the van together, and there was no dialogue, so we improvised it all. So that was definitely fun to do.
For me, I thought the most difficult was when he's pelting me with soda bottles, because I feel like that went on for several days and it required a lot of sort of dance choreography that I was not naturally suited to.
One thing that was weird that I don't think I've told you is I had to have one of my teeth knocked out, and for that scene, they would just put an extra tooth in my mouth, and it was not a real tooth, but this is, you know, Disney, so it was pretty real feeling. So I just had to like suck on some old man's tooth for a day while things got thrown at my head. Maybe it was a cadaver's tooth.
Probably was a cadaver.
They went to a local Montreal graveyard, pulled a tooth out of a recently dead bus driver, and made me suck on it for just a full day.
It's movie making, baby.